Hey folks, Craig with StuffCatsWant.com, and today we are taking a look at the Furminator specifically for short-haired cats. So we've tried a good chunk of different brushes for Beast. She actually just really likes being brushed in general, but this is the only brush that when I click it, she'll actually run across the house because she knows the noise of the click and she absolutely just wants to get brushed by this brush. So all in all, excellent brush. I'll show you a little of it in action, talk a little bit more about it, but I think, the key things to take away on it are it's got rounded tips here to make sure it's not going to scratch your cat up. It's got a fur ejector built into it. That's what I was talking about tapping. And it's really comfortable for constant use. But I think the biggest takeaway that I absolutely love about this brush is it so easily pulls loose hair as well as even some maybe not so loose hair. I'm not saying that it's going to rip knots and things like that out. It's not really designed specifically for that, but it pulls tons of hair out of Beast and it keeps it from getting all over our house, which is a huge perk. So let's show it in action a little bit and we'll give you an eye of how much hair comes out of Beast just from one simple brushing after a few minutes. All right, so we can see Beast here. She's right next to her little cat box and she sees that I've got the Furminator, so she's coming over. Now, in general, Beast really likes to be brushed, but she loves to wander around while I do it for the most part, so sometimes it can be kind of difficult to keep the camera in one spot. But in this particular case, she's doing me a favor and just laying down, and as you can see, the amount of hair that this thing is pulled out just from a couple of quick brushes, and then the quick little extractor just shakes it right on out. You can basically, of course, if you're two-handed, easily pull that away, throw it right in the garbage, but you can see Beast here is very much enjoying getting brushed, and this thing will continue to go ahead and pull hair out every single time. So we try to do this about 2 or 3 times a week with Beast, and it does a really nice job, A, minimizing just the amount of hair that's floating around the house, but B, she actually really enjoys it. You can hear her kind of meowing along, so it's one of those nice things that also helps kind of build a bond with your kitty if you've got a cat that likes to be brushed like Beast does. So this has been an excellent investment for us, and both in regards to making Beast love us, but also in regards to decreasing the amount of shedding and the amount of hair floating around the house. Now, one last thing I do want to bring up about the Furminator is that you may read out there that it can get kind of dangerous and pull out too much hair or damage your cat's skin. So I had a pretty good talk with my veterinarian about it. He said there's absolutely nothing to worry about in his experience. The biggest concern you really need to keep in mind is that if your cat starts either A, seeming uncomfortable, or B, you start to see any sort of increase in dandruff or irritation around a particular area, that you might need to tone down how much you're brushing, but that's not really restricted specifically to the Furminator. That's true of all brushes. And if you are seeing a little dandruff out there, one thing my vet also did recommend that can help counteract that is using some fish oil capsules and squeezing it onto your cat's dry food. So maybe that's handy for you, maybe not, but all in all, no problems here. We love the Furminator. Beast in particular absolutely loves it, and it's been great since day one. We've had it for 3 or 4 years now, and it's still in perfect shape, still going strong. So all in all, we're going to go ahead and give this thing the typical 8 paws and 2 tails up for an excellent product. So, Craig with StuffCatsWant.com. Today we looked at the Furminator for short-haired cats. I'll also be posting up a review of the Furminator for long-haired cats in a couple of days, so you'll see that pop on through, which we have for Lexi. If you found this useful, though, please do click subscribe right down here in the bottom right corner so I can keep making more videos just like this. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.